Okay, good morning and welcome to day 6. I hope having a rest day yesterday helped you guys take the time to get some of your packets out and just to kind of re-energize and think about, reflect on what we've done this far. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between a hobby and a business. And a hobby is something that typically you just do for you. It's just fun. Usually something kind of crafty or sporty, or, if you crochet or you scrapbook or you paint or you play an intramural sport, whatever it is you like to do that's just for you for fun, that's kind of an outlet, even if it's just reading. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies. And those things, they bring you joy and you do them for you and that they're fun. And that's a little bit different than your Scentsy business. But for some of you, Scentsy is a hobby. And that's all it is it's something you do for you for fun. And you aren't looking for it to do bigger, better things. Now, that's how Scentsy started for me. I started Scentsy as a hobby. I wanted something for myself to do. And I honestly was a skeptic that Scentsy could be a lucrative business. And now I look back and think that I quit my design job to do this full time. So obviously it can be a lucrative job. And so you have to really look back at your why. So what was your why? Was your why that you want more, more money? Was it, you want more play money? You want to be able to go get a manicure or pedicure without having to feel guilty about that? Was your why that you really need a new car? Was your why that you need more friendships and you need to get out of your circle? So now transfer that into something tangible. So if your why was just a blanket, more money, or financial freedom, or more friendships, or more friend times, right next to that, like add to day 6, I want you to add a note about making it a tangible item. So say you're looking for more money because you need a new car and you need to be able to afford a new car payment. How much do you need for a car payment? So that we can figure out what we have to do every month to pay for that car payment. If your why is that you want to buy yourself a fancy purse, that's fine. So what is that fancy purse going to cost you? And then what do we have to do to make your paycheck do that? If your why was that you need to make more friends and you need to get out, then you need to book events and you need to book parties, because that's how you meet people. And you need to get involved in this team page. So if your why is that, then then you need to write next to that something, a tangible item you need to add to your business to get you where you want to go. So for me, my why in the beginning, there wasn't a why, because it was just a hobby and I had fun and I enjoyed it. And then I was like, you know what? It'd be really, really cool if I could just go do what I wanted to do sometimes. If I could get a mani-pedi. So if your why is that you would just like to have a no guilt mani-pedi, well, a mani-pedi costs what? $50, $60? I don't know. I don't know them anymore. Then what do you have to do to earn $50 or $60? An active party? 25% of that is 50, right? Yeah. Okay, so you have to be active every month. Okay. So what if you wanted a new car payment and you needed to come up with $300 a month? Well, $300 a month for 25% would be, and figure that out. And you just kind of go through that process. For me, it became, I wanted to make it a salary. Like I needed to replace my full-time salary. And so what do I have to do every month to do that? And that's where you also have to realize that there is absolutely no way that I could do that with my personal PRV. So that also tells me that part of my journey needs to be recruiting. And we'll talk more about that in the coming days. But that's just, so let's put a tangible item next to that and figure out what our goal has to be to get you there. And you can share with me what your number is that you need to get there. You can share with me what your item is. You don't have to share with a group if it's personal, and I understand that completely. But if you need help breaking down, like how many parties you need to have, what your PRV needs to be, or how many recruits you need to get you to the level, I would be glad to go over that with you guys. There's also a really good document that shows averages on the workstation, and it is part of the sale. I will find it. I can't, I've lost it. I had it in the back of my mind, but it's part of our compensation disclosure, and it actually has the average for each pay level. So it'll show you. And did you know that a lead consultant, which is what we're trying to get everybody to be active and hitting lead numbers every month so that you can be showing on your website, so that you can be paid well, so that you can be growing a team, so that, you can be paid on your team. So these are things that we need to be doing every month. Did you know that a lead consultant makes 5 times what an average certified consultant does on a monthly basis? How would you like to increase your pay by 5 times? I sure would. I mean, anybody would. So let's do that. And then don't forget that part of doing that is getting out there and getting those packets out. If you haven't started, that's okay. You're only 2 days behind. You have until Sunday. So keep going, keep pushing. It's time. You can start at any time. It's never too late to start. Never tell yourself that you ran out of time because you didn't start. Like, you can start today. Okay? So get out there. Tell me how you're doing. Check in with us. I'd love to hear how your week's going. Bye, guys.